Today we are at Tree People and I'm Vicky Benitez with the Connectopod team, and today we are speaking with Enjoli Ferrari, who has a very special project. So what do you do?
I am the Youth Leadership Manager at Tree People, and I love my job.
What is your job about?
So I work with eco clubs or individual youth leaders in LA County, and I support them in organizing any type of event that's going to make Los Angeles a more sustainable and healthy place to live.
So, about your special project, what is it?
Yeah, so this project, very close to my heart. It's a project that I started to help my mom. My mom is homeless and has been homeless pretty much my entire life. She's also paranoid schizophrenic. The past, I don't know, maybe within the past 3 months, I've noticed that my mom, she has a lot of sadness. And so she has a different way of understanding the world. And one day, she came to my house and, I always give her food and try to buy her, little things that I know she needs, baby wipes and stuff like that. And I don't know, she just seemed more sad than usual. We feel so much better and so much more full as humans if we can give a little bit and be a part of something big. And so my mom, because of her schizophrenia and the lifestyle she's lived, she has a very hard time being around people. And so, I've tried working with her to make resumes and, try to get her more of a mainstream job, which definitely isn't the avenue for her. I said to myself, I know something my mom can do. She can make these necklaces. I've been really huge into meditating, which is where I feel like I've done majority of my growth in the past 2 years. And I wanted to sell these mala necklaces. I had this idea of, hey, I can take this meditation that I'm doing and also use it to give my mom an avenue to create. My mom is also an artist. She's a musician. She actually came to LA when she was 18 to follow her dreams. And so even though she's never was able to read music, she can hear any song and go to a piano and just play it instantly. And so I know that creating is a huge part of her soul and her personality. And so I went downtown and I bought 5,000 wooden beads, and I gave her some string and a needle and scissors, and I said, hey mom, if you could take this and all you have to do is put these beads on the strings and I'll pay you. And of course she was super happy. She's like, of course I can do that. And so what I did was I made a little numerology type up of how many beads is on each necklace and what those beads represent as far as the number. And so my mom went back to her space. She stays in a parking lot overnight, always has. And she makes necklaces there. And she came back within 4 days with 12 necklaces. And she was so happy. And so I paid, I've been selling the necklaces for $20. And $5 goes to her directly because I want to give her an opportunity to be responsible and purchase things that she wants. And another $5 to $7 goes to the supplies that pay for making the actual necklace, and then whatever's left over I put in a special fund for us, so I can purchase things for her that she needs, or her birthday just passed, I was able to buy her a night at a hotel, which is really special. And I've already been able to pay her $220 for the necklaces that she's made. I've been able to take her out to eat 5 times, which is really nice. And this project for me is, I like to say it's one of the most significant things that I've ever done, because I feel like there's so many things, it's making up for lost time that I didn't spend with her as a child. I'm sorry, I'm crying so much.
It's beautiful.
It's giving her a space to create and an opportunity to believe that she can recreate herself if she wants.
How does this feeling of growth and empowerment in your mom, how do you feel about it?
Seeing how proud she is of herself is like huge, you know. I always ask her, you know, Mom, are you proud of yourself, or how do you feel when you make these necklaces? And she tells me things like, I feel loved, I don't feel lost. Or she'll say, you know, ask her, how does it feel to have enough money, you know, when you go to the store? Because she has like stores that she goes to and she's always short on money, so she just asked them like, let me slide, you know, let me slide kind of thing. And she said last time she went to the store and the woman was like, you have enough money to pay for what you're buying today. And my mom was so happy, and I'm like, how'd that make you feel? And she's like, it made me feel responsible. You know, like it's helping her a lot. You know, she tells me, oh, you know, maybe I can make enough necklaces to have an extra money to buy a room, you know, like she's thinking about it. So it feels good. It feels really good. And it's about supporting the ones that you love, giving everyone an opportunity to be great. It's just so important for us to make avenues for those people who need it. That's where we get our strength, like what you guys are doing, you know, who don't have a voice or the confidence to like speak up for themselves. You know, my mom doesn't have that. And so, like, it's so true, you know, they say that you need these certain things to feel fulfilled in life. And one of those things is giving and helping, you know. It's like I've been sad and ashamed and bitter for a long time, and I feel like all those feelings are gone. So it's nice. Oh, I'm crying so much. But I am actually really happy.
Well, I think it's really cool that you're helping out your mom.
It's amazing to have you guys even open to hearing more about this story and being open to posting it, having the suggestion to post it on your online store. Like, I told my mom about it and she was blown away. She's like, what? No way. You know? Yeah.
So tell us more about the mala necklaces, like the science.
So the mala necklaces, it's interesting because if you Google it, it actually will tell you that it's very similar to a rosary in the sense of that it's kind of used as a reminding piece of something. And it's typically used when you sit during meditations and you count each bead. There's this thing that they do called a mantra, where you recite this mantra. And it's basically whatever it is you're trying to manifest and bring into this world. And so, you know, they say things like the beads are supposed to spin like the planets around the sun, or, you know, typically they're made out of elements from the earth, you know, typically wood or sometimes even bone. And so, yeah, I found anything that has a lot of thoughtful properties attached to it, I find very significant. But yeah, that's about the mala necklace. And then something else with each necklace that I sell is it actually comes with a type up that tells you a little bit about what a mala necklace is. And then it has the number of how many beads is on each necklace, and then a breakdown of what the numbers mean. And then a little like personal thank you from me and that kind of stuff. So yeah.
How was it like for you in life when you were a little kid?
Oh, that's a beautiful question. It was different. It was very different. I was taken away from my mom when I was 4, and I lived in foster homes until I was like 7. And then I went to Fort Wayne, Indiana, very far away, very small town. And I lived there with my grandma until I was about 12. And then I was taken from her as well for neglect and abuse stuff. And they flew me back out to California. And that's when I went right into foster homes again. And I actually had a hard time, you know, 13, 14. I was a little bit of a mess, I'd say, in the sense of, you know, I was very misunderstood. You know, I had a hard time in school. I had a hard time with the mainstream education because I had other things that I needed to process. And yeah, I'm like, there were, you know, 6 to 8 months on end where I had no idea like where my mom was. I just remember feeling very different. and very out of place. But like I was like, okay, you know, the world is telling me I'm supposed to do things this way. And one thing that's been instilled in me from just kind of living the lifestyle that I did is like, I really think our power is in our belief in ourselves and our perception of the world. And so I just kind of made up my mind, and I was like, I am going to change my life. I am going to do everything in my power to take control of my path. Like, I felt like I was so out of control of my life and my entire childhood life. And I just really grabbed a hold of saying, hey, I'm 17 and a half now, I'm gonna be 18 soon, and nobody has more power over my life than what I have now. Like, I just made up my mind to do that. I went into child development, and so I could have like a teaching certificate at a preschool level from Los Angeles Valley College right here down the way. And then I took a break for a little while because I was working full time and just trying to figure out life. And then after that, I kind of just took the reins and got as many certificates as I could and as much experience as I could. I'd like to say I'm really proud of myself for sticking it out, just because in middle and high school, like, I had an IEP, math and English were like, I had the worst time. I always kind of felt like, wow, you know, Enjoli, are you ever going to be able to like get to this huge degree? And then I was like, you know what? Even if I don't, it's okay. I'm going to kind of start here, and then I'm just going to work super hard to make sure that I create a valid paper trail for myself. And when I meet people face to face and when I show my drive, that's what's going to help me. I'm here working at Treat People, and I'm a certified arborist, and you know, I see my life going in so many directions. But yeah.
How old are you?
Oh.
Signature question.
I'm 28. I like to laugh, make a joke, like, I'm an 80s baby, even though I was born like 89 in September. But I made it. I made it.
Your 10 years of like complete change is amazing. Just seeing how you can change your life in like one instant into the other, it's amazing. You set an example to like several people.
I like to meet people, and I like to have such a strong connection with them that like they will not forget who I am.
Thank you, Enjoli, for being a part of this episode.
And thank you guys for coming out and listening to my story and just talking with me today. It feels very good.
Enjoli put the Connectopod today. This has been Vicky Benitez and the Connectopod team.
I'm Angelica Benitez.
I'm Guigani Lopez.
And I'm Daniela Catalan.
You can own this beautiful mantra necklace made with organic wooden beads here at the Connectopod shop. Buy yours today.
If you buy these necklaces now, then you'll get to donate to the cause of Enjoli and her mother Nicole.
So, from the heart but made with wood.
Okay.
So, would it be a wooden heart?
Okay, so made from the wood of Earth's heart.
Oh!
Okay, I love that.